Finally, we're back to winning ways as we beat Sporting away from home. And listen, it wasn't an easy game. It really wasn't an easy game. Sporting had 5 men at the back. They were really trying to defend for their lives. We cracked them down at the end. And what a pass from Martinelli, bro. But before I even get to the goal, I just have to talk about the game. Listen, Ben White, you are washed. Ben White, honestly speaking, brother, I think those injuries might have messed with your legs, bro, because you are not the same anymore, bro. This past 2 games, you just haven't looked like the Ben White we fell in love in 2022-2023 season. I really don't know what happened to Ben White. Today he was vulnerable in defense. I could even see Sporting flooding the side like a Ben White just to force a mistake from him because they knew what he was being shaky. So listen, credit to David Raya. Without him and those saves, I think Sporting, we walk away with a 1-0 loss or a 1-1 draw. Because Raya was an important piece, and we've kept like 7 clean sheets in the last 11 games in the Champions League, all thanks to David Raya. If you go on and go to the final and win this competition, Raya is the big piece, because he's been fantastic. This is why we want Raya to start. This just shows me good. If Raya started in one of those games between East Southampton and East Man City, we don't lose both of those games. Thanks to him, we walk away with a 1-0 win here. And then as for Martin Odegaard, I really don't know what happened to my captain. He was completely off, and I can't blame him. Because of how we Sporting were really tight at the back, we couldn't really string passes in between them, and they just forced us to go wide. And Abo Madueke and Abo Trossard didn't really have that much of a joy or taking on their man, because honestly speaking, Sporting was just too solid at the back. They were too solid at the back. They lost the concentration thanks to Martinelli, and a good pass from Martinelli to Kai Havertz. We win this game 1-0. That's impressive. And then going to Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, this game, like I expected, it was going to be a tight game. Look at the ball possession, very tight. If you look at the distance covered between the two teams, very tight. And in this game too, the goalkeeper was a big difference for Bayern Munich. He made a lot of important saves. Manuel Neuer saved Bayern Munich today, because honestly speaking, Mbappe could have walked away with an easy hat-trick today, or maybe 2 goals. But Real Madrid, I don't think, loses this game if Manuel Neuer doesn't make those amazing saves. And not to say Bayern Munich were not good, they were fantastic, bro. The front three that we were all saying they were gonna trouble in Real Madrid, well, they did. Diaz, this guy, bro. This guy opening the score, and what a way to open the score. That goal is just something out of this world. And like I said, Trent is vulnerable when it comes to this defensive stuff, man. It's really vulnerable. And Hurricane scoring at the beginning of the second half, you would think it's game over. But in Real Madrid, shout out to Real Madrid. They went on and attacked. They didn't sit back and, avoided being embarrassed by Bayern Munich. They attacked. They wanted to win this game. Abu Arda Gula were having a fantastic game today. The second goal was a mistake. Who's that guy who lost the ball in the middle yard and then they just attacked? Second goal, it's a mistake from a player. Otherwise, this game could have ended in a draw.